Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about one of the most underrated aircrafts in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think that there are many people who realizes how 787 good actually is. Maybe not the stock one, the one with the heavy division upgrade. The link to download the mod is down in the description. And today we are actually gonna be talking about starting up this aircraft, and I'm gonna go through all the possibilities, procedures and stuff from cold and dark to ready for a flight. So I think we can get started. We'll start on by turning on the batteries, which are right over here. Now we can connect all the external power and turn on the IRS. And it will take a minute. It is set defaultly to 7 minutes, so let me show you how to change it. You gotta go to heavy, IRS menu, and align time fast, and I'm going to force alignment, so it will be aligned already. And also there should be a sim option, so I'll use it for a flight to Miami. Here you have to put in all the stuff you have, all the info, so user ID and username basically. Okay, so that my simref is filed. As you've seen, everything here is set. So let's go into initial reference. Let's press index, ident, and this is the first page you're gonna be on. So let's get over to position initialization. Let's copy the GPS position and let's put in the reference airport. Today we are flying from Frankfurt, as I said, all the way to Miami, and we are at gate 58. Okay, and our heading is 335. All right, 335. Sorry. Alright, heading is set, our position is set as well. If we go over here, there's absolutely nothing here, so yeah. Let's get into the route, and now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to request load from SimBrief. It will take a while, so in the meantime we can turn on the APU. So starting on the APU is actually quite simple. All you have to do is to turn on the after pumps and the center pumps as well, and that's it. Now we can go over here, press on start and APU on, turn on the balance, and let's turn on the anti-ice, like all the hydraulics stuff, you know, generators are on. Okay, so we have APU running. Let's turn on the passenger signs, they are on already. Let's turn on the navigation, logo and wing lights. 787 has something with its tech. I don't really remember or really know how it works. However, there are no bleed switches for it, so you don't really need to change anything. Now we can turn on the forward pumps just to get ready for turning on the aircraft. Alright, so let's get back here. Oh, there are only 16 from 46 points. We'll be flying like normally. So let's talk a bit about those screens. Those screens are the same that I showed you already in the Bridge 737. I told you back then that they were like kind of stolen or something. But it's alright, it's just alright. So you can do some configuration with them. You can turn on the terrain actually, it will show you the terrain. I don't really need it, because I'm not flying into like dangerous airports and stuff. But here on MFD you can change the system, and here are a few options. Stats, electrical, hydraulic, inoperative fuel, air, doors, gear, flight controls. As if you have a look, if I move ailerons, my rudders, and if like pull out the speed brakes, you'll see that they are moving so nice. It's a control test. AFS display. So here you can configure everything, maintenance and CPU, which is also inoperative. CTOs and operative info, that's a debug. I have no clue what it says, I'm not an engineer. Checklists are not working, sadly. I think there should be a way to configure them, but I might be wrong. Okay, great. So our flight plan is now in. Let's have a look at their okay. So everything here is set, I guess. I'm just gonna look for the direct stuff. I don't think there are any gaps in between, which is good. Okay, so let's get here initial and index, position, route, and let's activate it and let's execute. Okay, and the flight plan is executed. If you have a look, everything here is working nicely. So our flight is set in, from what I know. As you can see, it should be in us at least, I think. Let's have a look real quick. Okay, 240. Now we have flight level 250 and then landing. So let's put in landing. Okay, so according to my to the sim brief, it says that we got to land on runway 08, right? So we'll do an ILS approach via direct, actually. So let's just execute it, and that's it. We'll have a direct approach. Okay, so with that being said, we are now ready to turn on the engines. So let's call for pushback. And according to my calculation, controller would like us to go tail right. So let's do just that, tail to the right. Our aircraft is actually very weak, and you really have to take care of that. It's not so big as 737 or something. Also, if you move your cameras, you'll have a stock view of your UHD. You just need to set it up properly. So let's request the pushback. Yeah, this is gonna be talking. Oh my god. Okay, Okay, so let's prepare for turning on the engines. Both starters, hydraulics. Let's turn off the external power. So let's set the parking brakes. They're gonna lift us, and now we can start the engines. When there's 50 over here, we can run the fuel, and we have some spillage in the engines. Engines are running up, so we are good to go. There was a short tutorial on turning on 787 and planning an entire flight. I am going to have a long flight tonight. I'm just gonna probably leave my computer on throughout the entire flight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, ask them down in the comments. I will probably help you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya.